I am a pharmacist, and about myself, I am very patient. I am quiet too. I I am a very positive person, so it's I try to be positive 24 hours in my day. But it's very hard to to be positive so early in the day. It's a challenge. And I think it is. I think this my characteristics about my personality.
Yeah, okay. So let's continue with. So guys, I think okay, just remember we are live on YouTube now. Okay, I have some issues, but now we are live, and let's continue with you, Priscilla. Please introduce yourself.
Okay. Morning, everyone. I'm Priscila. I live in Petrópolis. I'm married. I work as a testing software on a voluntary project. Um, I like so much stay here for to improve my English. In my free time, I like listen to music, watching movies, um, travel. Yeah, I think that's it about me. About the about my personality, I'm consider depends the situation too, like Fredson said and the other people. I'm consider a friendly person, res, I don't know, responsible person. Let me see, curious too person. uh, Yeah, I think depends of the situation and the moment. Yeah, uh, maybe this my personality change, and I think these examples it's have a relate with my personality.
Yeah, there is one idea or conception that I have when I start to study English because I'm a shy person. But when I start to study English or when I start to be here at TNT on live, for example, I change a little about that because, yeah, I don't know, I change my personality because I need to expose myself, yeah, expose my mistakes. And nowadays I think I'm a shy person, but I don't have more the same. I'm not afraid to talk in English or to talk with other persons. Yeah, I don't know if you have the same point of view, but Fredson, do you believe when you start to do a new things or a new task in your work or in your personal life, you can change your personality?
No, based off the on the task or depend of the task because for example I was a team person and I took my task and doing then report to my manager. Now I am a team leader, so I am the manager. I have to deal with my group, my team members. So do this task, yes, I have to change my personality. I have to be more manager and ask for things and give feedbacks and complain if anything goes wrong. And normally I am not this person, but professionally it's required that now I have to be this kind of person. So depend of the task, yeah, I have to agree with you.
Yeah, okay. So yeah, I totally believe in that conception, that idea, because maybe it's happened with me. I can realize some behaviors, different behaviors, yeah, or posture about new situations. And you, Katiana, do you think you change your behavior, um, like a leader in your work and professional life when you start to study English? You think you have more charge or assume more challenge in your work?
Yeah, yes, I agree because I think in the past I developed myself, I don't know how they say this in English in the past, this verb in the past, but I developed myself in the past because in the engineer positions, it's so important. You speaking very well, you need to stay with a lot of people every day for discuss the team and you work in the big things every day. And yes, I developed myself. I think my communication it's better now because of my profession. And I agree this. I think I developed these things in my routine in my life, and it's uh, I think it's in the depends of your job, the communication it's very important. For example, in my area, I work with projects, and in projects we have different kind of uh, uh, professions do the things at the same time. And sometimes the people we have the people it's a good engineer, but the it's don't have these skills about communication. O cara é um gênio, mas o cara não sabe se comunicar. And don't I think it's if you understand the importance about develop yourself in different skills in your job, I think it's more easier for do the things. For me, is my opinion.
Yeah, of course. I totally agree with you. And let me know about you, Lucas, because you work sometimes in the hospital. Yeah, you are when you start work like in the hospital, do you realize you became a emotional person or not?
Yes, but I it's hard because every day we saw a different case, so we need to control ourselves. So of course during my during the years I am feel more I take care more about the others. But I I don't know how to say this, but eu não posso me sentir abatido, you know? Because it's have
It's like you
some
need to
days
be just professional. Yeah.
yes, we need to be professional because unfortunately we saw a different case, a terrible thing. So we need to control ourselves.
Yeah. Okay. So I request that because yeah, it's not just here in TNT, but at my work when I start to be a supervisor, I need to be more assertive. Yeah, improve my communication skills or relationship between the persons with my coworkers, and it's so hard. But yeah, it's possible to do. We just need to pay attention about our posture. Yeah, and have a good communication, like Katiana said. It's really important. So guys, let's continue with you, Priscilla. The question number 2. Do you consider you are an outgoing person or you are more reserved person?
I sometimes depends. Sometimes reservation, reserved, reserved person or person person depends. I think it depends. Uh, but I think it's more strong in my personality reservation. I'm said that because I I I don't like depends of the situation, but I don't like expose me. I don't know it's correct pronunciation. I prefer stay and be quiet or don't don't appear in the specific situation, don't demonstration um, no demonstration my comportment or opinions. Yes, depends. And I don't like say about my life. Depends of the situation. Because I said that because this I think the reserved it's more strong in my life, in my personality.
Yeah, but when you are in the happy hour, you need to be more outgoing or extrovert person. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Depends of the situation, the moment. Yeah, but I'm consider a outgoing person, but I think depends of the situation, the people stay with me. Yeah, and
Yeah, I think it
yeah,
depends of the environment and if you are more comfortable or not. Yeah.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
That,
So thank you. And you, Lucas, what do you say about that?
So I like to go out. I like to go to the mall, to the park. I like to make friends. I like to talk. I I think it's very good.
I realize you are a coffeeholic too. Yeah. You are drink.
Yeah,
Are you drink a coffee?
yeah, it's a lot.
Yeah, me too.
It's addiction.
Yeah. So, and about you, Fred? So, what do you say about yourself? Can you describe?
Hmm. I used to be a nature person that loves to go to the forests to do a trekking, to go someplace wild. I remember that one time I go to I forget the name of the region. It's south of Argentina and Chile, the southest side of it's I forget the name of the region over there, but it's a lot of wides and trekking to do and nature to encounter, and I love in doing that. I love waterfall and do trekking, but it's the old me that's enjoying that, because after I became a father, I don't do that anymore. I have to be concerned with them, so I changed to my geek side, flourish, and I stay at home and watch cartoon with them and try to introduce them to board games and RPG with dice at the table, and I'm trying to make these a family tradition to play with them, and board games make them to love it, because I do enjoy that, but it was not so much as nowadays it is. And I'm trying to do this as a tradition because I know that I have so little time with them, because in a blink of an eye they will grow and don't want to spend any time with me anymore. So if I can introduce this tradition, even though they grow up eventually, they will continue do this tradition and I could spend time with them. But also when they grow up, I hope I can take them to nature, in a safe nature, safe that kind of that I can took them and show them that nature is also cool.
Yeah, of course. So I'm totally homebody person, but when we talk about to do a trek or have some contact with the nature, I I I really like to do that. I really like to go to the beach or go to the Chapada Diamantina here in Bahia. So it's very common, and it's a amazing experience. Yeah, so it's a good habit or tradition, like I said. So let's continue with you, Katiana. What do you say about you? You are a outgoing person or more reserved?
Um, I think I'm a very positive person. I see the good side of the things. If a bad thing happens, I looking for a good thing in these things. it's difficult, but I think it's the other way for see the things in your life. I think I'm a very positive person, and I think my husband said these things for me. I'm kind of person who have a lot of energy because I love sports. I love running. I love swimming. I love it. I love when I have time for these things and stay with my family in a beautiful park, in a beautiful city, in front of one beach. I love these things. I love the contact with the nature, com a natureza. And I think it's these things asking about me, asking, não, falam about a respeito de mim.
Yeah, okay. So do you prefer to work out or exercise yourself at the gym or outside?
No, I hate go to the gym. I hate the gym, but I need to go to the gym because my doctor said for me, you need the muscles for your para quando você ficar velho. But I prefer stay outside of one
Yeah,
place. I love running because you see the nature, the the sunrise. I think it's important for your mind, for your body. The,
yeah, of course.
the, no, I hate to go to the gym. I think it's because it's a small place and I work at home. I need to go out of my home and have 1 hour with the nature, with my mind, with my body.
Yeah, you can exercise your mind too. Yeah, when you have contact with the nature or outside.
Yeah.
Yeah, I prefer outside too, but here it's so violent city, and sometimes I need to go to the gym, depend of the hour. Yeah. For example, at the morning, I'm try to run or swimming. It's a good moment for me, but nowadays it's so it's not so secure for me. Yeah. So and I go to the gym and ride on the bike in a close place. I don't like. It's not motivated me, but it's the only way to exercise myself. So let's continue with the question number 3. Fredson, what do you say about you? Do you like spend time alone or do you prefer being with others? You
I
you have your
have,
you have family, but
yeah.
sometimes you prefer to stay alone.
So I have my favorite person, that is my daughters and my wife. So beside them, no, I don't like to spend time with anyone beside them, my family. And that was because I always was this introspective guy that want to spend time alone. So I just open a little bit for my family and just this is my limit.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, me too. I love my family, but I love stay alone too. I need my moments, yeah. So and because of that, I think I'm a morning person because at the morning it's a moment, it's a calm moment, yeah, so quiet and I can stay with me and planning my days and put my goals in my mind, something like that.
Your thoughts in order.
That's it. That's it. So Priscilla, and about you, what do you say? You are do you like to be alone sometimes, or do you prefer stay with another person?
I agree with you. Sometimes I prefer stay alone. I love my family and my friends, but sometimes I need to stay alone for to thinking about my life and or only relax. I need that. Sometimes I need that. I silence and reflecting about my my goals and yeah, I I need that.
Yeah, me too. And about you, Katiana, what do you say? Do you like to stay alone sometimes? It's possible for you or not?
Um, I need one moment alone because I have kids and I have a daughter, and my daughter it's almost mommy, 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 mommy. And I need 1 hour alone because I organized my thoughts in my mind. I need this time. For me, it's so important. I think everyone needs one moment with your thoughts, your seus pensamentos todos os dias. I think for me, it's important because I have many meetings with a lot of people during the day, and sometimes it's difficult to have time for stay alone. It's not easy before you when you have a kid because the kid needs you all the time, and especially in the holidays, in the vacation in January. And yes, I love stay alone for one moment.
Yeah, for me it will be a challenge when it's possible when I we have a kid. Yeah, in the future when I have a kid, because yeah, I really like to stay alone sometimes. And I know when you have a kids, maybe you spend more time with the others, yeah, because you are important for the other person. So for me, will be a challenge. And Lucas, about you, what do you say? Do you like to stay alone or not?
Yes, I like. I press my day listen people. So I like to spend a moment alone, 30 minutes looking at the wall. It's
Not
enough
so
for
much,
me.
not so much.
Yes, just doing nothing.
Yeah, I understand you. So let's continue with you, Lucas. The question number 4. What do you say about your hobbies, or what do you like to do in your free time? Do you have different active, or what do you like to do?
I I like to watch TV, series, movies. I like to play video game. Uh, I try to do exercise. I like to play soccer, so in my free time I like to play. And I think it is these activities.
Okay. So, and you, Priscilla, what do you like to do in your free time?
In my free time, I like so much listen to music, watching movies, practice yoga. Let me see. I think this. I put this in my routine for to stop in between my tasks for relax um, and have more concentration too. I like this I like music. I like so much. I listen all the time. I listen all the time.
Yeah, it's a good one. I think for me, I like read, but it's not like, oh, it depends of the book, for example. I need to be very motivated to read the book or watching some movie or series, for example. But I really like stay with my dogs or with have some contact with the nature as possible. Sometimes it's so hard because we have a lot of charge, yeah, of the works, something like that. But I think is that I like to cook, yeah, and have time for me. And I think is that it's not a lot of things, but I like to listen music, watching movies, read some book, and go to the beach. It's a good one with my family. I think is that. And about you, Fredson, do you have some activities that you enjoy to do in your free time?
If I had free time,
Yeah, if you have some free time.
uh, probably put some games that I downloaded and bought some time ago and never play with I think I should put that in my computer and play with it.
Okay, so let's see with Katiana. Can you answer now, or we can skip your turn?
No, I can answer. It's about the question
Yeah.
number 4, no?
Yeah, about your hobby or what do you like to do? What do you really like to do in your free time?
I really do exercise in the morning. For me, it's the best way for the best thing for do in first in your day, because I think I have a lot of energy in the morning. In the end of the day, I don't have energy, and if I need to go to the gym, for example, in the end of the day, I procrastinating the thing for a long time. And for me, I do the things the first things what I do in the morning is uh, do exercise, study in the morning, because my when I wake up, my brain work very well, and this kind of things is I love. I love running, and I love studying in the morning. Uh, but I need to sometimes wake up 4:30 in the morning for study and running, because in the end of the day, my routine is totally crazy because of the job, because of my daughter in holiday now, and it's so crazy.
Yeah, it's your moment to think about you. Yeah,
For
so
me, it's my moment.
yeah,
It's not negotiate moment.
okay. So it's really important for me when I wake up late. I don't have any time, or my mind don't work very well. It's like my day is not so good. Yeah, it's not a productive day because yeah, it's hard. I don't know. It's just about mindset. I really like to wake up early and planning my day, my routine. I think it's easy for me, or it's more. I can increase my perform when I to do that. Yeah. So let's continue with the question number 5. Yeah. Priscilla, what do you say about you? I think you are a patient person, but maybe in the other moment you can be impatient easily. What do you
Yeah, and frozen.
say? There are some
Oh,
situations that you lose your stress outburst.
okay, you're frozen for me, Belle. So, I'm considered a patient person. I try control that because sometimes I'm anxious, and it's not good because I don't have I'm considered patient in the specific situations because my anxious is so hard sometimes. And yeah, but in general, I'm oh my gosh, patient person. Yeah, I think this. Everybody listen me. Only
Yeah, I
Bell.
think just Bell froze.
Okay, because my internet yesterday is so hard.
I think your problem with the internet cuts, Bell.
Yeah,
She
Oh,
even
yeah.
she even left. I think her internet is a big problem.
oh, probably a bell returning the moment. It's like my immersion yesterday, because my connection it's broken, and I think the live is continuous on YouTube. No?
Oh
Yep.
my gosh.
Yes, yes. the life continues on YouTube with the other talkers. I think I return for in the other moment. And now it's not possible for me because I don't use my login with the host. My login here it's with como aluna. Então eu não consigo pegar a imersão aqui para tocar.
Uhum.
But I think it's probably continues with the immersion and continue with the question. The question is number 5, correct?
Yeah. Mhm.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think about this question. Are you a patient person or do you get impatient easily? I think I'm a patient person, and because in the past, I think when I was a young person, I am very impatient with the things, with the other persons. But now I understand the importance about listen the people, understand the people. Sometimes the things, the words, entram num ouvido, sai no outro. Hoje em dia, yeah, now I think it's more easier for me understand about these things. But in the past, no. Now I think I choose my fights, and I don't lose my time with a person because I think when you lost your peace, você dá presente para outra pessoa. And now I'm a very calm person and patient. I think it's part of me now, but in the past I'm not this kind of person. Oh, Bell returns.
Yeah, guys, I'm a patient person, but I'm not patient when my connection don't work. So I have problem. But yeah, I think I'm a really patient person. I'm trying to be empathic and try understand the other person, but I'm not I'm not so patient when the other persons know about what I don't like and continues to do the same thing. Yeah. Or when I have some appointment at the hour and the persons don't respect the hour. Yeah. So I really don't like that. I think of that. I think of that. But in general, I'm a really patient person. And I don't know, Katiana, Priscilla answered that question. There's someone.
Yeah.
Okay. Lucas, can you answer, please?
Yeah, I am very patient. It's very hard to me to get impatient. And I I I like my peace, so I try to use my peace during my day.
Do you think it's possible to learn to be a patient person?
Yes, I improve during my days. So I think yes, it's a characteristic that we can improve during moments.
Yeah, I believe too. I think it depends on the situation. Yeah, and it's possible to improve that. And Fredson, what do you say? You are a patient person, or you have some stress in your day?
I'm always stressed. I like Hulk. Hulk about anger, it's me about stress. I'm always stressed. I just have to deal with. I try not to think about it. I try to focus on something different. I try to put some loud music to forget something. Watch some cartoon, simple cartoon, just to laugh and forget about it. Sometimes take a drink, alcoholic, and just deal with the stress. I think uh, parent life is very stressful. I worry so much about my daughters all the time. So I don't believe I can no longer feel stress in my daily life.
Yeah, you realize it's not so good for your health, yeah, to be a anxious
I am
person.
sure of it. Yeah, I know about it. But I think I am in a stage of my life that's the only way I cannot feel stress is under medication, and I don't want to use that,
Yeah.
at least not right now. So let's see.
I hope you don't need to take some medicines for that.
Yeah, let's try something. Just wait. Maybe when they grow up a little
Breathe
more,
deeply.
I can concern a little less about them.
Yeah, of course. So thank you, Fredson. And about the question, guys, about the question number 6. Lucas, do you consider a positive person or a negative person? Or yeah, negative thinker. What do you say? Do you have the habits to plan in your work or in your life?
Yes, I try to be very positive in my work, in my personal life. I try to I don't have any idea how to say this in English, but eu vejo o copo meio cheio. Yes.
Yeah,
So I think it's very important to me.
yeah. I try to be the kind of person just look the positive way, but it's not like the positivity, toxic positivity. Yeah, it's not like that. But I avoid complain at my work. Yeah, because I believe that's not so good for the environment. When you start complaining about something, there are a lot of persons complaining too, and it's not so good for the environment. Yeah, I believe we need to be a positive person. And about you, Priscilla, what do you say?
I'm considered a positive person. I prefer stay together with the other people, the same position, the same things, because when I think about bad situation or only put focus in the problem, it's not good for to continue. You can uh, found more problems and dismotivated too. It's not good. I I put my mind. I need resolve the problem, or I need found a good way, yeah. And if and the following the let go, don't
Yeah,
worry, yeah,
yeah, you brought some interesting idea about try to solve the problem. Yeah, when you
yeah,
look for it's not look for the problem, but when you look for the solution, you can be a positive person because the problems, there is a problem, but you can look for the solution. Yeah, it's not the
yeah,
best solution, but it's one solution. So I think it's to be a positive person.
yeah.
It's a good one.
In my I work as a testing software, and because that I think more about this because I need put my focus in resolve problem. Yeah, I need found the problem. I need found the I don't know this name in English impedimentos. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you, Priscilla. And you, Katiana, what do you say? Uh, you consider a positive person or negative person?
I think I'm a very positive person, and sometimes the our car broken in this last weekend, and my husband, oh, the car broken in the day of the New Year, in the oh, the car broken in front of our friend's house. looking for the good side of the things. Probably if it broke in the middle of the city, the problem is bigger. But it's in front of the friend's house. It's a good
Perfect.
example. I'm very positive because it's a big problem because you need to go to the house with we don't have a car for return to the house, and okay, but I see the good things in the bare situations, and
Yeah,
it's I think I'm a very positive
yeah, of
because
course.
in this situation, for example, it's broken in the middle of the city in the new year. I don't know how to say guincho, but no ano novo, arrumar guincho
You'll be
11
a
da noite.
huge problem. Yeah, of course. Problems happen, but we can look for other perspective. Yeah, like you bring, because yeah, it's possible to look for the other perspective. I believe that it's to be a positive person. So, and you, Fredson, what do you say about you? Did you answer that question before? Not.
Yeah,
Yeah,
already.
about to be a positive. Okay. So we don't have any time, but yeah, I really like to answer the question number 10, but I don't know if you let's go. For example, the question number 10. And if you could, I will describe myself with just use one word for my professional life and for my personal life. And about me, I would say in my professional life, I'm a disciplined, it's not a disciplined person, but I will use the word, I'm a commitment person at my work. And in my personal life, I'm a lovely person, I think is that. What do you say about you, Fredson? One word for your,
Stubborn.
sorry?
Stubborn.
In the both, professional and personal life?
Personal, because it's what's the matter is the personal side.
Okay, so thank you. And you, Katiana, you can describe yourself in one word or professional word.
I think I am a very how do you say it? I'm very positive, I think.
Yeah, I agree with you, Katiana. And Lucas, what do you say about you? Do you have one word for you? I know it's so hard because it's so, yeah, small for your personality, but please tell us.
And probably patient in the both.
In the both professional and
Yeah.
personal life.
Yes.
So thank you, Lucas. And you, Priscilla, what do you say?
About my profession, detalhist person, and about myself, personal, friendly person.
Perfect. So guys, the time is over. Thank you for the conversation. I love this conversation. For me was so good. Thank you for coming. Yeah, I put the link for feedback. Please send me rates and some suggestions. Okay. And I will be here the next Friday. And thank you for coming. Have a nice day. Have a nice